Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I was actually craving for our traditional Kerala dishes. I in fact crave when I get to see videos or pictures of such. And one of my favorite chefs from Kerala who literally makes us drool over his dishes is Chef Suresh Pillai, better known as Chef Pillai. I am his big fan and a follower of him on Instagram. So thought to prepare all traditional or authentic dishes from Kerala for breakfast, lunch and for dinner. But these were in fact shot on different days, not on the same day. Hope you all would like it. Keep watching. So for breakfast, as I said, was a recipe by Chef Pillai. It's Idiapam stuffed with sugar coconut mix, then coconut milk and steamed plantain. For Idiapam or the string hoppers, you need to cook the dough similar way of rice roti. Boil 3 cups water with some salt. The water quantity depends on the quality of rice flour. You can use 1:1 ratio, but here I use 3 cups and a quarter cup more of water to 3 cups rice flour. Add the flour to the boiling water. Lower the flame and mix well for 3 to 4 minutes. This is why I had bought the stand mixer and it's worth, because the kneading will be done by this. Now if you don't have a stand mixer, knead the warm dough with your hand dipping in water. Keep that aside covered. Now you need coconut to make the sugar coconut mix as well as coconut milk. You may use fresh coconut for both. What I did for the coconut milk was I added hot water into 2 cups of fresh coconut and kept aside for some time. Into an idli stand, spread some oil. You may use a hand blender and lightly blend, or you may even squeeze with your hands. Strain the milk from it. I am using this coconut to stuff the idiapam along with sugar. I am using this so that it doesn't go waste. Fill the idiapam maker with the dough. Squeeze a little onto the idli tray. Add a spoon of the sugar coconut mix. Add some more of the dough on top. Do all the same way. Now this is the dough. Make sure when not in use it's covered, or else the dough may go dry and you'll have to knead again. Meanwhile, steaming ripe plantain for 15 to 20 minutes on medium flame. If you feel the dough is sticking onto your hands, dip your hand in filtered water and you get it non-stick. Now steam this for 10 to 15 minutes. Now to serve. Add the stuffed idiapam onto a plate. Add some more sugar coconut mix on top. Now add some sugar to coconut milk and pour over the idiapam. There should be enough coconut milk to have it along with the idiapam. Now add pieces of the steamed plantain. I have eaten idiapam with coconut sugar mix, idiapam with coconut milk, the steamed plantain, but all separate. So this dish was quite normal to prepare for me, but the best part is the combination. The stuffed idiapam in coconut milk with the steamed plantain is just divine. Thanks to Chef Pillai for this amazing combination. Trying this is a must. Even my kids loved it. Next, moving on to the lunch, which is any Keralite's nostalgia. That's Pothichoru. Pothi means pack and choru means rice, which means packed rice. This is actually a nostalgic dish because nowadays banana leaf is replaced by tiffin box. Earlier, mother used to pack the tiffin for their kids in banana leaves for their school, and same way a wife for her husband when he leaves for office. Even though you get these in restaurants nowadays, you won't get the exact taste because the ingredient that a mother and a wife pack along is love, and that's missing in restaurants. There isn't any rule for the dishes included. It's a normal lunch you eat wrapped in banana leaf. It's packed in the morning, and by the time you eat at lunchtime, the flavor of the banana leaf is infused in the meal, and that's another secret to the taste. So let's begin. Here I've taken Kuruwa rice. You can choose your favorite. Normally in Kerala we use this type or the red rice, that's the matta rice. Wash well and drain. To save time and energy, I have cooked in a pressure cooker. Add the washed rice to hot boiling water. Let it boil for 2 minutes, then cover the lid. Keep on high flame. Just when the whistle is about to come, off the flame and keep it as such. Now this method is for rice that has more cooking time. Since the meal is packed in banana leaf, just to avoid leakage, there's no curry in the menu. So it's basically rice with few side dishes. Here I'm preparing dal and spinach, a thick version to the curry that I normally prepare. So taking half cup tur dal, wash and drain the water, then add filtered water around 1.5 cup. Then goes half teaspoon turmeric powder, around half to 3/4 tablespoon coriander powder, half to 3/4 teaspoon red chili powder, and cook for 1 whistle. My husband isn't a fish lover, but he enjoys prawns and other shellfishes. So I thought I'll make prawns fry. As a marination, use 2.5 teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder, half teaspoon turmeric powder, salt, 2 to 3 tablespoons coconut oil, quarter to half teaspoon black pepper powder. Mix and then add the prawns. Here I've used almost quarter kilo prawns. Keep that aside. Now this is a type of bean having a few names for this like Chinese long beans, snake beans, yard long beans. Breaking it into pieces with your hand has more taste than chopping it with a knife. Now cook this on low flame with little water and salt. Chop the spinach and then chop a few garlic pods. The beans have cooked well. Let there be 1 or 2 spoons of the water in it. Keep that aside. Into heated coconut oil, adding some grains of white rice, around half tablespoon. Then goes the chopped garlic. Let the garlic fry for a while. Then add the chopped spinach and cook. Open the cooker after an hour in which the rice was cooking, and it's cooked perfectly. Drain the water. Adding some filtered water on top. Add the dal to the spinach and mix well. To add to the dal and spinach, crush some grated coconut, around quarter to half cup, 3 green chilies, few shallots, these are small in size, half to 3/4 teaspoon cumin seeds. Add the ground paste to the spinach, mix well and cook for 5 minutes. And the dish is ready. The main highlight in the menu is the coconut chutney or the chammandi that we call. So for that, heat some coconut oil, add dried red chilies, shallots and curry leaves. Fry for 3 to 4 minutes without burning. Add 1 cup grated coconut in a blender. Then goes in the fried chilies, shallots and curry leaves along with the oil. Then goes in a small piece tamarind and some salt. And there you go. Then to finish off with the beans, add a small onion chopped into heated coconut oil along with curry leaves and some red chili flakes. Saute for 2 minutes and add the beans along with the little water in it. Check salt and add. Mix in for 10 to 15 minutes on low flame and it's done. There will be an omelette fried and packed along. So to add in the eggs, chop onion and green chilies and mix well. I'm using 1 egg per person but preparing together, so breaking in 4 eggs. Add salt and black pepper. Whisk and then add the onion green chili mix. Now for the prawns, you may fry it in a pan. I did it in a different way. Added some curry leaves to hot coconut oil. Then add the prawns and just mix for 5 to 10 minutes. Prawns cook really fast. If you overcook, it becomes rubbery. Then goes 2 tablespoons of grated coconut to it. Do not skip this. This adds a good taste. Mix for 2 minutes and it's done. Time to pack. Just place the leaf over the flame to make the leaf soft but strong to pack without tearing. If you have newspaper, place on top of that. Add hot steaming rice in the center. Roll a little amount of the coconut chutney or the chammandi and place in the center. Then place all the other dishes over the rice. That's a homemade pickle. Now cover and then cover with the paper. Finally, wrap with the twine. Now this shouldn't be eaten soon. Let it remain at least 1 or 2 hours in the leaf to get the complete flavor. Arman doesn't like the eating style from the banana leaf, and if he sees all those greens in the side dishes, he won't be eating much. So I decided to feed him, mixing everything together, and he loved it. Rihan was so excited to open and dig in. And that was an amazing lunch. Moving on to the dinner, which I had shared a glimpse on my previous video. It's Kappa, that's tapioca with dried shrimp chutney, or the chammati, that's what we call, and a fish fry, that's sardines fried. So first soak some tamarind in hot water to get thick pulp, and that's for the fish fry. Keep that aside. Now put the dried shrimps in water for 10 minutes. If you put the sardines in water for some time, it'll be easy to remove the outer skin on it. Just hold the fish this way. The tail goes between the index and middle finger. Press this way with your thumbs over here and you can scrape out the outer skin. I use scissors, which is easy for me, and it's more in a tidy way rather than using a knife. Cut off these parts. Now this can be a little tricky for beginners. Pull this way from either side. Then press and pull. You may cut to make it neat. Remove the waste from inside. Scrape off the black thing. Now slowly with both the thumbs push down the flesh in the center, trying to pull out the bone. Do it slowly, and when you see the bone, cut them at the bottom and at the top. Do the same for all and clean the fish, rubbing with some salt. This again I got the recipe from a video shared by my father. We both are sardines fry lovers. If I'm not wrong, I guess the name of the chef is Vishnu. The marinade goes this way. Add 2 tablespoons rice flour, half teaspoon turmeric powder, 3 teaspoons of red chili powder, half to 3/4 teaspoon black pepper powder, salt. Then squeeze in the tamarind and add thick pulp around 1/4 cup. Then goes 3 tablespoons coconut oil. Mix well. Then carefully spread the marinade onto each fish. Leave that in the fridge for 30 minutes. Cook tapioca in a pressure cooker with enough water and turmeric powder for around 20 to 25 minutes on medium-low flame. Now for the dry shrimp chutney, drain the water from the shrimps and add to a pan or a kadai. Then goes around 1 cup grated coconut, few shallots, dried red chilies, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Heat this on medium flame for 10 minutes. Now I'm crushing it in a mortar and pestle that gives a good taste. You may use a blender if you don't have so. Adding some fresh green chilies too. Adding some salt and crush well. And that's the chutney. For frying the fish, heat a pan and add coconut oil. In that, fry some chopped ginger and garlic around 1 tablespoon for 2-3 minutes. Then place the fish and fry on each side for 5 to 10 minutes. Keep on low flame so that it doesn't burn. Now for the kappa or tapioca, drain the tapioca and keep aside. To add to the kappa, crush shallots, green chilies and garlic. Heat oil, preferably coconut oil, in a large pot. Splutter a teaspoon of mustard seeds. I didn't have curry leaves at that time. Then saute the crushed shallots, green chilies and garlic. Saute for 5 minutes on medium flame. Then goes in cooked tapioca. Mash little bit. Then mix in half cup grated coconut. Mix well. And it's time to serve. The combination of the three is amazing. So I hope you all like the recipes shown. Don't forget to try and I would love to hear your feedback. See you with another video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.